Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Truth Bites, our truthing cooking show. And today it's going to be super tasty. This is Martin's very famous and legendary lasagna, Welsh lasagna, because it's made in Wales. Although it's an Italian recipe, I'll give them that. But this whole idea of this show is to help people because these are really simple ingredients. Okay, don't overdo it on ingredients. This is food that is inexpensive and will last days and will be really scrummy. Okay, so that's what we're going to do today, and maybe you can try this out at home. So let's start. We're going to have a little. I'm going to pour my Brian out. Loads been going on, loads to look forward to, and yeah, well, the show's awesome, isn't it? Just passing through and having an epic time doing it. So ingredients. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to make my famous roux sauce, my famous finishing white sauce, and you're going to see that's going to be epic. Okay, you probably don't know about that. So ingredients. So first of all, we're going to be having some onions and some fresh garlic. Okay, and we've got chopped tomatoes, tomato puree, or tomatoes, tomato puree, wherever you are, and lasagna slices. Okay, we need some plain flour for our roux sauce that we're going to make with some butter. Okay, and we got some oregano, or in America they say oregano, whatever it is, it's there, and mixed herbs, and you can have a little bit of Liam Perrins in it, black pepper, salt, and some Irish lean beefage. Okay. So needless to say, this is not really a recipe for vegetarians, but this is a really good time that you could reconsider and try this out. Instead of, sneaking meat, you can cook some. So here we go. I'm going to prepare it. I got some butter ready in the pan. Okay, we're ready to go. Action. So yeah, this is one of my favorite, tastiest meals that I ever do. Okay, guys, this is my pierre de resistance. That's not even a thing. I'm the bon vivant when it comes to cooking lasagna. So I'm going to melt some butter, that much, in my frying pan. Okay, I had some concerns. I was using Teflon frying pans. Don't worry, it's whatever you think it is. And I just change the atomic structure in everything anyway, through my intent, which is what I'm intending now. Tasty, yummy food for you guys. From a British council house in good old Cardiff, Wales. So yeah, last night, wow, that was amazing. That was amazing. So last night, a friend of mine tipped me off and said, "Oh yeah, there's going to be a really big firework display at the park, free. Everyone's going." I was like, "Yeah, all right, I'm going to go and have a walk up." And it was a really lovely evening. It was so mild, and I'm going to be using my kitchen devil. My resident kitchen devil. Chop some onions. So yeah, we decided, me and Lars, to walk up. You may have seen that on our little video last night. And then, there was no one there when we turned up, and within the space of half an hour, there was at least a couple of thousand people there. It's just shit out of nowhere. It was the weirdest thing. And all of them people, God love them, they can't afford all of the things that they're making them get, fireworks and stuff. They're ridiculous prices. They're gone really small and shitty. And you don't have good fireworks like you used to do, the standard fireworks, for domestic bonfires and that, they're just not popular anymore. Plus, this Britain's changed now. You don't think the migrants are actually into the fireworks and stuff. They don't know what it is. Oh, bang, bang, what? So there's all that going on. So they were not there, actually. So they're not really into it. So it was really lovely. An old feel of Britain, what it used to be like back in the old days. Where we used to have illegal raves and everyone used to turn up, by word of mouth. Thousands of people, shit out of nowhere. No internet. Oh no, it's the 1990s. And everyone just managed to work it out. So we turned that off. So yeah, they had a firework display, thousands and thousands of pounds, £10,000. The boy came over, who was sort of the organiser of it all, and came to report to me for some reason, fill me in with all the details, how much he spent, what's going on, and everything else, standard. And that he did it for the people of Ely to give something back to the community and thank them for all of the money that they've spun over all year. This is our way of giving it back. Massive fireworks display. So yeah, so there was no police, no ambulances, no health and safety, no them. They must be freaking out. It's like, oh my God, did anything go wrong? Did anyone get hurt? It's like, no. It's like, we actually can look after ourselves. We don't actually need you for absolutely anything at all. So there's that. So that made it sweet. I did have some negative feedback in my comments. People not really getting the, this is part of us trying to hang on to the little residue left of British culture that we all grew up with. And that I really like, even though it's brainwashing, nationalistic, at the end of the day, the British people see it as a little slight to them, a little, yeah, we are still rebellionist, which it is, it's that. So, yeah, a lot of comments about dogs. Now, I do appreciate that animals get alarms and stuff, but it's perspective. My rabbit used to love fireworks. He used to go over and sniff them and want more. So what gives? Like more. Police dogs, police horses, all got no problems with banks because they're trained. So that shows you that it's the owners, the training. And the fact that last night there must have been, well, I counted 4 or 5 dogs, a couple of wiener dogs, absolutely loving the fireworks display. It's weird that, isn't it? Maybe it's just the fears of the owners being put into the animal. I'm not quite sure because I'm not necessarily sure. Somebody said in my comments, oh my God, the bumblebees, they get misdirected. What, in the middle of night? I don't think they do that in the middle. I don't think they fly around at night. So fireworks, good, bad, can be debatable. I think that they're really good. I enjoy them. I'm a bloke. I like things that go bang. Blokes like a good bang. You'll find that. And bang, biddy, bang. La, 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 la. So yeah, I think it's absolutely awesome. That's me though. So yeah, in with the onions. Let's get these. Nothing is going to be burnt. I got some organic garlic, nice and fresh. I used some last week on my curry. So yeah, I'm going to put a fair few in this. I'm going to have it nice and garlicky. Garlic is awesome intoxicant, as you know, and look at that for a big fat chunk of garlic. So yeah, it was good. It was good fireworks, me. Brings up the key. And I tell you what, I used to get really excited as a kid about bonfire night. Do you know the one year? My mother never had no money to buy us fireworks. And me and Heidi, my sister, we were really upset. We were sitting in the window waiting to see everyone else's fireworks. My mother was skint, waiting on the old man to come home from sea, usual. And we heard a little tap at the door. And we opened the door. There was a box of fireworks by the step. The old couple next door bought fireworks for me and my sister, knowing that we was broke. Fucking hell. So awesome. Mr. and Mrs. Arnold, old couple. Proper old school British people, we went through the war. I think the Great War. I think he was in the Great War. I met a few people that were in the Great War, the First World War, when I was young. Mr. Williams, he was in the trenches. And he used to fill me in with a bit of what went on. He looks a bit traumatised by it all, though. If it was, back in the 80s, it was 70 years after the occasion, so there's that. There's people in their 90s, 20 years old when they were in the trenches, still lived a long, happy life. So yeah, Just passing through, guys. Just passing through. Not even bothered about it all. Got things happening though. So what's happening? Love, touching me, touching you. So Donald Trump apparently is president of the world. I wonder if he's actually declared war on anyone just yet. That's exciting. So Trumpski, our resident comedian, is president of the world forever. And the new dystopia. We've got a new dystopic face. You know, like on Big Brother, that tells us what to do. We call it Faja. Faja Stama is what we call it. So, yeah. This dystopia is coming on rapid. This year it's just been like, what the fuck is happening? Our heads are spinning with it. But it's just like, when you knew this was going to happen, we did be telling people for like donkey's years, this shit was coming down the pipeline. The truth is, baby, it's a lie. It's a lie. Do you like the Hives? Hives are awesome. My favourite group, my life-changing group at the moment. There's nothing else I even like listening to, really. I still like listening to all techno stuff. But, hell, oh my God, she's blowing my mind. They're blowing my mind. Just so good, so beautiful, so different. Never heard anything like it in my life. They should headline Hell at Glastonbury. That would smash it, because they're shit now. They have Lady fucking Gaga. Oh, fucking hell. Stop the boat, stop the boat. I watched Joker 2. Don't watch it. My advice is 20,000 rotten potatoes. Or tomatoes. The truth is, baby, it's a lie. So yeah, it's a fucking musical. It's a fucking musical. They made it a musical. Lady Gaga, like she visits him in prison and breaks out in fucking song. It's like so out of context, made no. And I hate that. I hate it when they flips back and forth in movies. My mother used to hate that. Well, fucking hell, flipping back and forth. I hate that. And disappearing into his fantasies. Oh fucking hell! Don't want that. Oh. It's like there are moments when any of you know Alan Partridge? Do you know Alan Partridge? Steve Coogan. He used to go off into a little fantasy. Only his was a little bit more, no, that's not good, that's not good. But I found Hack is brilliant. Definitely got a change in me. I'm sure you know this. I've got a psychological trick. So it's this, right? And I will share it with you because I love you. So this is what it is. When you send your focus or your awareness to maybe something negative, like something bullshit or an agenda or one of their things, okay, I create a mental stop sign. It's a sign, like a stop sign. It's a bit rusty. It's red around the edges and a big red stop. So I mentalize or see a stop sign or bring a stop sign to my consciousness and go, no, I'm not giving my attention to that because that's part of it. That's the whole idea. They want to soak up my focus, my energy into their big wankness. And I don't want to do that because I'm trying to make the best of my reality. And that makes no sense. So that's what they do. They hijack reality, hijack consciousness with their bullshit on toast. And myself, I'm like sort of wired for more natural, you know, wholesome, good stuff. Yeah, like Bucks and Texas waitresses. Can I help you, sir? Yeah, bloody well can. Yeah, so I agree, that is a little type of fantasy, but don't worry. So yeah, can you see in here? Okay, we're mixing up the onions and the garlic, nothing's burning. Okay, so I'm going to sweat them down. So when I got, this is what I'm going to put my lasagna in. I'm going to do a roux sauce, and I'm going to do layers of mincemeat, of bolognese basically, and then roux sauce, and then these pasta strips, and then another layer and another layer and another layer. And the beauty of this is, well, these layers, You can freeze this as well once it's gone cooled off completely, and I'll keep it for another day. And honestly, it's a taste sensation. It's really groovy. It's garlic, yum yum yum. There are things you can add to it. A little tiny squish of Worcestershire sauce is quite nice. I have a little tiny bit of that, and you can. It does go sweet anyway when you sweat the onion and stuff, but you can put a little bit of brown sauce in, which is what I do, a little half a spoon, and it gives it that yummy sweetness. So yeah, there's a lot of garlic in there, a lot of onions. Sweat that down. So yeah, tomorrow, I'm hoping you can all join me, guys. I'm going over to Alpha Vedic's channel at 6 o'clock GMT. Okay, 6 o'clock in the evening tomorrow. I will put the show's not actually up yet, so I can't share the link. But keep an eye on my community page. I'll share the link and put it out there, Facebook, etc. when it arrives. I've got the Zoom link, but not the show. And then maybe all of us can just pile over. It's going to be pretty epic. And so yeah, we're doing that. So yeah, that's that firework display. Back in the day, like, you know, people used to turn up on MASH, yeah, and have a good time. But they sort of stopped that, didn't they? It's all got to be there in their club, in their cult thing. Not for people in Ely still. They just, all of them knew the score. It's like, all right, this is all fucking dodgy firework. We don't give a fuck, and we're all going to have a good time because times are really hard, and the people are just struggling like everyone else in Britain or worldwide to even get it together, to even get a meal together. A lot of people, guys, you know. This is why these little suggestions I hope can help, because lasagna is really cheap to get together. This minced beef, and I bought it in Herons, was only £2.50, and it's good meat. Okay, so now I've never considered being a vegetarian. I absolutely love meat, but I don't fare well without meat. I'm too skinny to live without meat, and I wouldn't try it. My friend Steve, he went vegetarian back when it was a thing, back in the 90s, and he got ill. His hair started falling out. He got weak. He couldn't even fuck. He had no energy. And he says to me around the table, he says, "I'm going to eat some chicken." So you're vegetarian? I said, Matt, I can't take it anymore. He said, "I'm fucking starving. And my hair's falling out. Look at me." He ate chicken. Within a week, his hair was thick. He looked well. It made that much difference to his health, guys. Craziness. But he's slow anyway. I'm 57 years in, really, enjoying, you know, and I go on the format of this place is all energy exchanges, okay? Not being psycho about eating meat, I'm just saying that I think that these creatures are reincarnated almost instantly and brought back in here, and that they do not, you know, I'm not going to say not suffer, but the thing is when a lion rips the throat out of a gazelle and goes nom 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 nom, isn't it not the same? Is it not the same? All right, we don't have to go predatorial anymore, hunt. I don't think we were a culture of berry eaters and living on peanuts and stuff. We would have had the energy to build shit if we were doing that. So I'm going to add some water. Half a tin. I'm going to wash off the tomatoes on the inside. I'm going to bring that. I'm going to transfer this later. Oh, shoot. Fuck in hell. You know what I've done, don't you? Talking away, I fucked it up. I forgot to do the minced meat. Doesn't matter. Put it in there, in a pan. Wow. So yeah, the minced meat got to go in with the onions and stuff, guys. Don't worry. We don't. People say, "Can you write the menu, the recipe down, Matt?" It's like, well, I don't actually do like measurements and stuff. It's not a thing I do. Wow. Okay, it's not precise size, but that's okay. So we're going to do it in there, and then I'll add that into there. Okay. Where's my wooden spoon for spatulization? Spatulization. Oh, it's in there. Okay, let's get this done. It's easy. Stop you laughing at me because I messed it up. It'll be alright. Don't worry. Get this meat nice and browned off. Show you what it looks like. It's there. A little bit more butteroony. Butteroony. So yeah, and that Aliens event that I'm going to next year's getting interesting. They got some pretty high profile presenters. That David Childress from Ancient Aliens is on there as well. And, I'm guessing I might get to meet him. Yeah. Oh. I'm confused with it, but it's alright. They want flat earthy things. Changing paradigm, changing narratives, isn't it? And let's be honest, like the internet, they didn't expect all of this to come out about like floods and stuff and the resets. I don't think they wanted me to bring that up. Not that early anyway. And it's happened, so they got like, oh, we got to change paradigm. Let's make some TV series. Talk about the reset of Asian civilization. So agonising. Watching shows like Joe Rogan, not that I do, I watch clips. They're just miles behind on the truth. They're just like, well, when are you going to catch up? It's like, we've done this, we've got the answer for that. It's just like they keep telling us the regurgitating, oh, it's the Freemasons, it's the Jesuit, oh, they got a code, it's 33. So it's like, yeah, we know all of that. It's like, have we got anything else? So yeah, that's getting there. Do you ever sing in the kitchen? I'm not a bath singer. I don't sing in the bath. That's silly. I don't sing in the bath or the shower. Okay, that looking's good. Let's get it in there. Martin, I've come to save the day. Hero, I'm holding out for a hero to lean. So that is a Welsh woman. If you know that song, it's a woman called Bonnie Tyler. Okay, and she's from Swansea in Wales land, and that's a very famous song that she sung. Also, I was lost in France, way down in France, way down in France. Right, my big sauce spinach is there. 2 second Roonies. They got a diseases like you ain't seen. They got a mystery virus to lick your pea green. Way down in France. Way down in France. So Frank Zappa was pretty epic. He was definitely one of the Tavistock age. He knew too much, but you know, it was bad for his health in the end, wasn't it? Like it is with most of them, Bob Marley and all of them. You'll get like, well, that's a bit weird. He's died of foot cancer. Playing football? Are you sure? It's not like a ton of dope. Did that get to it? No, it was the football. So yeah, that's fine. Let's bring that up to a boil. Then it needs to add some water more and some tomato puree. And then we can add some seasoning. And then I'm going to get all my roux sauce. Okay. Lady. Okay, let's put that in. So yeah, I occupy my mind when I'm cooking. I'm making silly songs, and some of them are rather rude and not YouTube publishable anymore. So there's that. So I won't sing them ones. Okay. Old favourite albums. Do you know, I banned Alice Cooper from my house when I was a kid. I know, I was this fucked up about like the devil and stuff. I wouldn't have any Black Sabbath, and now I love them now. And I wouldn't have any Alice Cooper because the cover of Welcome to My Nightmare I found disturbing to my brain. Although I love the album. For criminal acts and violence on the stage, for being a brat refusing to act your age, you can go to hell. So we've got puree going in now. So apparently, yeah, he did an acid trip, he reckons. And he reckons he went to hell on holiday, met the devil and stuff. But I reckon, like, it's not even that bad. They've been to this realm. Yeah. I feel it'd be like Butlins or just Pontins, more Pontins. How would it be like Pontins? Okay. So we need more puree because I like super thickness. Super thickness. Okay, my phone's going beepity beepity beepity. So yeah, do you reckon you could put up with me all the time? I've posted every day this week, but I am trying to make myself more useful in the realm, trying to help out which ways I can, considering my circumstances. So a good way is council cooking, British council cooking. Spaghetti bolognese is a very famous one, which is what I've got on the pan here. Oh yes, there's tomato this up to oblivion. Tomato, tomato, let's call the whole thing off. I wonder where you got your accents from in America. I don't understand it really. It's like everyone goes there and then everyone's got like that tang. And Australians as well, they got their thing, haven't they? You know, copper. That's some tasty tuggy you put them in there, man. Right, and fucking hell. It's splashy. No, I love splashes. I don't hate anything. Anything that the thing is with room 101, okay, the reason they got Wilson to get his face almost eaten off by rats is because he put it out there that he didn't like stuff. So they picked up on it. A good hack is, no, I love it, man. I love all that shit. Okay, that's a good hack. Okay, we're gonna add some oregano. Oregano. Made from an oregano tree. Okay. I'm going to mix that in. Oh, this is looking super stonking. Okay, can you see that? I noticed last week I noticed last week I steamed up my camera, so this is all like new project, truthing, cooking. So, excuse me, let me just check my things. So, yeah, we start with our devices, wouldn't we? No, because somebody said in my comments yesterday or today that they're giving up the internet. This is the last week for them, and they'll come back next week and tell me how it all went. Like, what, on the internet? See what I mean? So, we need some salt. I'm going to put, ooh, sorry about clinky clanky, and rock salty. So yeah, I'm good at stuff. I know I can do like sewing, yeah, cooking. Because basically, I've had to look after myself, innit? And you know, I was like in a marriage for like 25 years, sort of thing, in common law marriage. But if you had money, I used to stash in the oven where she never went because she could not cook. So I used to cook everything. And in my house, right? I mean, my mother was a lady of leisure. You know, she was too busy jetting off or planning her next 10 vacations. She was a bit of a movie star, my old mum. So okay, turning that on. And she never did anything like you're supposed to either. I've been the same, I noticed that. So I've done nothing like what they've done. Well, it's completely different, you know. I grew up on ships. My father was a ship's captain, and so all my life was naval. As soon as I could get away to sea, I fucking did. And the rest of my life just in hundreds of different jobs. I worked harder than everyone else, but because I was in the camp of, well, I ain't going to stamp on anyone to get forward, that's where I am now, which is awesome. And that was a deal I did with myself when I was in high school. So yeah, I know how this is working. I knew about brainwashing. I knew about MK Ultra. I had Arthur C. Clarke and von Daniken and other books in my collection that would tell me about what this place is. And I was into like I used to order these UFO magazines. From the newsagents, and my teacher, Mr. Howard, was like, "Can you borrow them to me? because there was about a Welsh triangle in there. There was a chapter about all of these school kids. Like literally every school kid had reported this UFO coming down in the schoolyard. And they all had exact, they were all pulled in separately for questioning, and they all had exactly the same narrative. They said, no man, it just fucking stopped and pulled it and just landed in the schoolyard in Wales. It's called the Welsh Triangle. There's a few of them. You got the Bermuda Triangle, the Michigan Triangle is another one I heard of. But yeah, it's because of the nodes. It's what it is. It's the coordinates. It's all about the coordinates, guys. This place is a computer. I have no doubts in my mind. So prove it, and I've been put into the test and experimenting with this reality, and even in the past, taking it to new limits. And I did things that people say that are not possible with my life, because I know that if I put my mind to it, I can do anything. I had some fears. I got no fears of heights or anything. The ones that I had when I was young, any fears I had when I was young, I confronted them. I was like, no man, that's dangerous as fuck. I'm probably gonna die, but I'll do it anyway because we're probably dead anyway. Because even in that camp, it's like, fuck, no, this ain't real. I think everybody's dead and they don't know it. This is not a new idea. I mean, this was an idea I was thinking way back. So yeah, a little bit of squirt of Liam Perrins, not much. You don't want it to overpower, and the old pepperoni. Okay, so now we're going to be doing some creamy white sauce. That's what we're doing, a roux sauce. Don't know what they are. I make a rather nice roux sauce. Commonly known as roux sauce, but in other camps it's known as finishing white sauce. Or let's get that just simmering by there. That is absolutely so stonking. Spitting on back though. It's a spitter. So touching you. Now this is an orange juice. Doesn't mean to say I'm in the Illuminati. Okay. He's Illuminati confirmed. He's drinking fucking orange juice. Oh, that orange just screamed. Don't drink me. Do you know what they do in Portugal and Spain? They fuck up they got like orange groves and everything growing everywhere. Try eating one. Oh my god, they're fucking disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. So roux sauce, we're going to need a load of butter. If you want to know how much, equal proportion of butter to what will be flour. So I'm going to say, going on like weightages, what looks like about an ounce. Doubt it's going to weigh that though. So, okay. So yeah, melt some on a low heat because you don't want to get any cottage here. So melt some butter in the pan. Okay. So I'm actually still reeling that I fucked up at the beginning, but I actually pulled that back like a legend. Yeah, that looks so good. I'm going to taste it. It's a bit salty. Sweet Loretta, I won't let her catch me peeking up a sweater. That was another one by Alice Cooper. It's weird, isn't it? Like all of these really Asian rock stars are still making music. And then you've got bands from the 90s, like, I don't know, example, fucking Depeche Mode. And they're old as fuck. It's like, how can that even happen? People from the 90s are really old, and people from the 60s, like the Stones, are still banging them out. It's hard to believe. Doesn't Donald Trump get tired? He's a 78-year-old man. It's crazy. He's just running around like a blue ass fly all day. Anyway. So, yeah, you mix the flour in with the butter. And I'll show you what it's going to look like. Okay, so there you go. Mix it in. I So there you are, it's going to look like that. And what we do now, when it's in that lovely pasty consistency, okay, is we add some milk. Milk, one of the best inventions in reality, come from a cow. Bitty. Okay, so it's weird, isn't it? We got brought up. I didn't get brought up with cow's milk at all. I was an oyster milk baby, apparently, so fucking soya beans. But I don't care. So apparently they said Trumpski, now he's president of the world, he's going to get rid of all of the fluoride in water. Now they've already done this in Cardiff, where I live, in a unfluoridated water here, which helps, especially with the old, I can't think because my head's fucking calcified. So there's that. So yeah, there's no good reason why they should put that, except for, you know, the obvious reasons. It's crazy how close they got Idiocracy to what's happening now. The movie Idiocracy. Did you know they tried to? Oh, that's coming along rapidly. They tried to stop that getting out there because it was too close to the truth. It was only shown in like 5 American cinemas in the whole of America, when it was like, well, what now is a cult classic. But I mean, just so many truths, you know. And people are getting lazy. Me and my son went to the shops earlier today, and a couple of young girls walked past, and one of them never even got dressed. She had fucking pajamas on. Fucking lazy fuckers. That's all like smelly bed sweats and stuff. It's fucking horrible. Fucking pissy. So there's that. Is a British culture thing. I hope they don't do that in other countries. That's ours. We're owning that. That's how nasty and lazy it is. So yeah, well, nobody really works in industry anymore, and everything's services, and you didn't work on a building site. It's all health and safety. You don't even have to mix a banker or concrete or cement by hand anymore. Go up your wheelbarrow, turn a hand on, it all comes fucking out. So there's my roux sauce. Okay, my beautiful creamy white sauce. Let's see that. Oh. God, it's like cooking with Nigella, but without the giant bazooms, isn't it? It's like the male version. Okay, you got dreams. Okay, so we're getting ready to do some layers now, guys. So we put the oven on to preheat it at gas mark. I don't fucking know because it only goes to 6. So, and it's an electric cooker. I'm gonna fucking. Okay, you ready? Okay, it's exciting. This is. I'm gonna get this in my oven, and then later on, you can come and check me out on a short where I will show you how absolutely yummy and scrummy my lasagna is. Let's have a little tastage. I think I need a couple more oreganos. Not too much, don't fucking murder it. Murder! Murphy! Water pumping, baby. Okay. See water pumping. So yeah, layers of this. Okay, keep it like thinnish layers. Now this is a little bit too big, this baking tray I got, but it does the trick, and it's all I got, so it's doing it. So yeah, I do half of it because I can't fill the whole thing in. Okay, just put that on there. Okay, and a little bit more. Ooh, a little bit more. No, don't see that. Fucking hell. So yeah. So bonfire's over with. They'll be doing Christmas. They got Christmas decorations over the back. It's fucking November. So that'll be brilliant nowadays. I don't have to do any of that shit anymore. The Christmas thing, because I don't have to do it. Everyone's dead who liked it. So that's that. Then put the layers on. Sorry, Reverend, I can't come into church. It creeps me the fuck out. We used to go to midnight mass when I was a kid every year. It's New Year's Eve in my local church, a resurrection. It was fucking brilliant. It was a good excuse for everyone to do some deals, get pissed out your head, and then you get this communion, so it's free wine as well. Everyone used to get wankered, even Father Martin and Father Morgan were borderline druggies. Father Martin for sure. And it was really lovely because Father Morgan, he was down to earth and there was nothing weird going on with him. His daughter, she was awesome. She was like almost the local bike. We loved his daughter. The vicar's daughter. She was only the great vicar's daughter, but she'd lie under any old sod. Okay, so now we're going to put some more layer of this. Little layer just to cover it. And then a roux sauce covering. Okay, I need to pay more attention to what I'm actually doing. So yeah, keep an eye on my things. I'm going to be doing loads more of everything because I'm basically, YouTube's on its fucking ass algorithm-wise. So to survive, you have to chop and change. This is how the world is. I appreciate that. You know, I'm thought of more in the ways of, you know, either a useful business model. Oh, that's really interesting what you've got there. Or, you know, that's what it's all about, isn't it, with that? And there's millions of other things I can do. Fucking hell. You've got a channel like, so now with the roux sauce, you've got channels like Balls and Bankrupt. He's like really uncharismatic, isn't he? He's got like hardly any personality. But he goes to foreign places, they cough up for it, his subs and whatever, and his YouTube views. And he's just gone to China and stuff. And he had like 1.2 million views. So like, there's hardly any actual shares ages on YouTube, but he's one of them. He's one of their poster childs. But he goes on Bob Globes and shit all the time to push anyone. That's how Radiohead got famous. Oasis got famous. Talking about fucking space poop. But push you like, fuck you do that. Oh yeah. Fucking The Verve. I love The Verve, but there is no space and time. So, no wonder you're fucking famous. I'm talking about that bollocks. But they do. They push these, you know. Ground control to Major Tom. And then there's like life on Mars. Is there life on Mars? Oh yeah. But what fucking stupid lyrics as well. I didn't know what time it was. No, actually, it's quite good. Changes is good lyrics for a track. Okay, we're doing another layer. Can you watching this? But I grew up with David Bowie. I seen him in the Glass Spider tour. No. Day I got home from Glastonbury. Still fucking Glastonbury buzzed. And I've never paid for an actual concert in Cardiff. I'm a genius of I can get in without actually paying genius. And oh fucking hell, I was very disappointed. He got slapped in the face. So he was on stage and this woman, he grabbed her bum from behind like that, really improperly. I thought, is this part of the show? And she slapped him and he went bright red. I thought, I don't think so. I don't think they act the red. But the journey was a bit weird with people. But you see David Bowie or any of these stars on like chat shows, fuck me, they're shallow and boring. It's like, fuck. Okay. So another layer. We're coming to the end of layerage. All of this is going to be seasoned on top and going in the oven. So this layer, another one on top of that will be the last. But I haven't filled the whole thing up, guys, because basically it'd be just too much lasagna for me. And there's a, you know, it's only me, my son will be eating, so I could share some with you. Want some lasagna? Cooked by my fair hands. So yeah, cooking's lovely. If you make a nice meal for someone, it always makes me happy when their little faces light up and say, "Ooh, man, this is so yummy." And I'm like, "Thank you. Yes, it is." Because if you don't have yummy food, it means that you're eating non-yummy food, which is not good in life. Why would you punish yourself with non-yumminess? The important tax in life. So another layer. It's like the layers in life, isn't it? You peel back all the layers of brainwashing. Watched the thing yesterday, a documentary about Clockwork Orange and the meaning of it. It was right telling, but oh my God, did we surpass that? No idea, the young people, a lot of them, about what's going on with the education systems and, you know, the toning down of their intelligence and just being a number, never going to be able to actually contribute in any reasonable way to society. And it is that. So, just going to work in Burger King. You might get to be manager though, if you work really, really hard. Keep flipping those burgers. Okay, and a little bit of roux sauce on top to finish to make it look like snazzy wazzy. Okay, and I'm going to put a little bit of herbage. Okay, maybe a little bit of ash will fall off and add to the ashy neatness. Nothing wrong with ash. Ash is good for you. I used to eat a lot of coal when I was a kid. Something in me knew the coal is good for you. So what films are I can't find anything to watch anymore. And YouTube's all like, you know, not all of it, but a lot of it is all fucking agendas and just box. Can't help it. It's just, that's just me though. I know everyone loves these distractions and stuff, but at the end of the day, it's just that. People said that firework night was a distraction, but to be honest with you, know, it was better than being, you know, staying in all night on such a beautiful night and actually going to do something and seeing and feeling the community. It was, everyone felt the same. It was really awesome that we all like look after one another in such a nature. Pretty brilliant. And you don't see that in other communities that I've witnessed anyway. So I'm going to put that in there. Might be an extra because that will be actually the state of my cooker. So let me just get a fork. Big bottom, my girl got a big, big bottom. Do you know what makes the rocking world go round? Yeah, flat bottom girls make the rocking world go round, man. Oh, I'm fucking starving. Oh, that's fucking lovely. Okay. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, baby. Hit me up, baby. Hit me back. Good, baby, good. So there you are. A little bit of pepper's not really coming out. Okay. Just a tiny bit of herbs on top, not much. And then we're going to put that in the oven for about half hour, but I'm going to do it, cook it low. I don't want to be cooking it. This is all going to get all lovely, and the pasta will soak in all of my my bolognese sauce, and it'll be all soggy, and it'll be lovely and yummy, and then we're going to get stuck in. So there it is. Try not to drop it, because that would be uncool. Okay, and there is my yummy lasagna. Welsh lasagna. We're not to be mistaken with that Italian nonsense that they claim. But we're owning that. We're having lasagna, we're having curry, and anything else you got going, we'll have. This is Britain. So, in the oven. Oh, that's hot. We're getting hot there. Whew. So that was good. So yeah, I'll leave that in there for half an hour or so. I'm going to wash my plates and cups up now. My favourite. I absolutely love doing dishes. See what I did there? But I love it. You got a lie. It's really weird reality realm when you gotta lie to it, because it's like it's listening. It's like, yeah, no, I fucking love that shit. Because otherwise they're like ticking that shit, don't be fucking eat some. Okay, we'll have it later. So, there's that. So, fat British mountain liquor. This has been Truth Bites. Let me just go over the ingredients again with you. We've got some mincemeat, onions, garlic, and tomato puree, tomatoes, some mixed herbs or oregano, all done in a frying pan, and it's all done in layers, and it's chucked in the oven, okay? And in about 40 minutes, I'm going to have some stonking Welsh / Italian food. What do you think about that? And I'll do a short later for 1 minute, and I will show you what it looks like on the plate. We're going to poke it, we're going to look at the texture, and we're going to taste some and see how cool it actually is. So, okay. Okay, make sure to subscribe to this channel. I've got a show tomorrow, as I said. I got a show tomorrow. I'll link that up, and Flatter Day is coming in a few days' time. There's been loads of content, doing loads of videos. Make sure to catch up. Make sure to go and watch my stuff. And the fun fireworks bonfire night thing. I'm really sorry if any dogs were scared, but the dogs that were down the firework display fucking loved it. Just saying. Yo. I think it's a psyop, an agenda to stop people buying Chinese fireworks. Chinese are right getting under it all, isn't they? BlackRock doing business with them, first fuckers they've ever had in. Ooh, something's going on there. Why don't they give them a deal that they can have control of the world? Yeah, don't trust that one. But we'll keep an eye on it. Anyway, sneaky sneakies. Anyway, peace and love to you all. Wiggly fat thumbs, and I'll see you all later on in the chat to hang out with you. This has been 51 minutes of Martin Leedtke's Truth Bites and cooking lasagna. Okay, stay epic, guys.